Shaolin versus Wutang 2.
Man, what's going on, y'all? We back on this amazing hand-to-hand martial arts mashup game, Shaolin versus Wutang 2, and we using Chuck Norris. As you can see, we're picking his gi. We get to pick his facial hair, all that. Listen, this is on PS5. I've been playing this game on my channel for a few years now. However, that was the PC version. You know what I mean? This game just hit PS5 this past week, so I've been having a lot of fun with it. Finally getting to play it on console on the big TV, not having to pull out the laptop. And yeah, so far so good, man. Everything is still fire. The blocking, the dodging, the dynamic blocks, the dynamic dodges, just the way the fights look like real martial arts choreography. The thing that made this series so good was, you know, as I said, it's a mashup. So, you know, you got all the martial arts greats from all the classic movies. You got Jackie Chan in the game, and he's Jackie Chan from The Drunken Master. He's in that ensemble. You know what I'm saying? We got Bruce Lee in the game, Chuck Norris, Jet Li, Jim Brown. You know what I'm saying? The black guy from the 70s. What was his name? Bushido. In the Boondocks, they had a character in reference to him called Bushido Brown. But you know that black guy with the afro from the, yeah, he's in there. Bolo, the big swole Chinese guy that was in all the 90s and 80s. And Bolo was in Enter the Dragon also with Bruce Lee. He was in Bloodsport. He was in a lot of movies. Double Impact, I believe. We got Jean-Claude Van Damme in this game. Any big name martial artist who was in a movie when you were growing up is in here, except for like, I mean, they even got the IP man. You know what I'm saying? But they do not have Wesley Snipes. He's not in here. Steven Seagal. He's not in here. Look, there's Jet Li. See Wushu? This is Jet Li I'm fighting. You know what I'm saying? This is Jet Li's actual outfit from one of his movies. I can't remember which movie, but every outfit you see on the fighters, that's them from a particular movie. But there's a few guys that are missing, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, all the guys from the old Kung Fu movies are in here. Everything is authentic. When they're punching and kicking, you hear the sound of the cloth moving like you could in those old 70s Kung Fu movies. You hear the material moving. The sound of the punches sounds like, you know, the cracking, like they're hitting somebody with a whip. You got the puff of smoke that comes off of the feet when you block a kick or when you block a punch. There's that little puff of dust or smoke or whatever. All that's in the game, man. Very good. But like I said, this is the PS5 version. Now I'm blocking. I just dropped Jet Li. I do want to say the things that I've noticed immediately in this PS5 version. Every now and then there is a little slowdown. I didn't see none of that on PC. Also, the load times are way faster. Like when it goes to the versus screen, it shows you who your next opponent is. It's instantaneous. You don't got to sit there for like, you know, 45 seconds, 30 seconds waiting for it to load up. That could just be my laptop is trash. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I got like a budget gaming laptop. But on PS5, it's fast. You know, it goes straight into the next match. Yeah, man. But like I said, the thing about this game is the realistic blocking animations. You can fight with the weapons. You can fight with your bare fists. When you attack with a weapon, the opponent blocks it with his weapon. It looks like a movie. Now, look, boom. We fighting the ninja, the shinobi. This dude right here can throw shurikens at you. You can pick everybody's outfit. So the AI right here has no, you know, they selected the ninja with no shirt on. You can get him with no mask on. You can knock his mask off. That's another feature. You can knock items of their clothing off and stuff. Knock their armbands, bracelets, whatever. Knock all that off. You can knock them into stuff in the background. Break tables and stuff. Pottery in the background. Game fire, man. But yeah, this right here. Okay, I just caught him with a kick. All right, blocked that, dodged that. Oh, he caught me. He dropped me. You see how he was blocking with his weapon while I was swinging with those two, whatever they're called, them 2 sticks I got. Dropped him. Easy work. Chuck Norris is good on here, but you know, my favorite on here is the Ninja and Jet Li. I'm the best with those two. But yeah, man, Jay Lee, the developer and creator, a single guy created this game, and he has many other games that came out before this one. Like, he has part 1 to this game, and then he has other games that came out before that, like Fighters Legacy and other things. Those are all on Steam, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm having a lot of fun with this. Now, one drawback to this game, I cannot sit here and lie to you, man. This game has no online. So that's some straight boo-boo right there, right? Like, how I'm supposed to play my partners on this. How I'm, you know, I can't be like, hey, fool, what's up? What you doing, dog? You busy? All right, get on the game. I'm on Wutang Shaolin too. No, I can't do that. Now, look, right here, I'm fighting Tony Jaa. If you don't know who Tony Jaa is, he was in Ong Bak. If you've ever seen those movies, that's him. That's his character right there. See the bones? He's using his weapons. There was like Ong Bak 1, 2. There might have been like 3 of them. I think, you know, they might be on Netflix. I don't know. But anyways, we're about to beat him down. If you hear a loud noise in the background, my laptop fan is on. It's ain't loud. Like I said, it's a budget laptop. You know what I'm saying? Kind of raggedy. Oh, he slipped behind me. We caught him with the sweep. Got the kick combination off. Chuck Norris, Walker, Texas Ranger, man. You cannot beat this guy. At least not when I'm controlling him. Oh, we finna perfect. Oh, we almost got a perfect this round, but he did land a punch on me, so I didn't get perfect that round. But yeah, man, it's my favorite fighting game simply for the fight choreography. Okay, he countered me. Blocked that, hit him with a backhand, showed him my pimp hand is strong. Alright. Caught him with a sweep. Oh, he swept me back. Okay. Man, growing up in my household, we watched Walker, Texas Ranger. I am from Texas, you know what I'm saying? But that's not why. We were just big martial arts. Like I said, me and my older brother were in martial arts growing up. I've always been a boxing fan as a kid. I was always into karate, and when I was a kid, I was into like Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles and all that. Anything with fighting and martial arts. WMAC Masters, that's before y'all's time. That used to be a TV show that used to come on Saturday mornings, a live action martial arts show. Beetleborgs, all that. Look, Jean-Claude Van Damme. All right, we fighting Van Damme from this is the blood sport, the Kumite arena, and that's his Kumite gear, except the AI selected the blue gi. All right, you can either get him with the red gi like he had on in the movie, or you can just get him with no shirt and just the pants. But he has his move set from Bloodsport, like the jumping split kicks and everything he was doing against Bolo. Bolo is in the game himself. Another note, Jean-Claude Van Damme is where Midway or Acclaim, whichever it was, got the idea for Johnny Cage. Originally, they were going to have Jean-Claude Van Damme and Pit Fighter. You know what I'm saying? The old school arcade fighting game from the early 90s. I don't know what happened. I think Jean-Claude Van Damme was going to get his own game. It was going to be Pit Fighter, but the name would be different or something. But anyways, the makers of Mortal Kombat got the inspiration from Van Damme. That's where they got Johnny Cage from, that character. So I don't know if if Van Damme was gonna be in Mortal Kombat 1 in 1992, and something happened and they didn't get the legal rights, so they just changed it to Johnny Cage. I don't know what happened, but yeah, that's where they got the idea for that character from. Anyways, we finna beat Jean-Claude Van Damme up, catching him with some kicks, catching him with a sweep. Everybody has 6 special attacks on here and 2 grab attacks. And you can jump off the wall if you're pinned against the wall. You can roll past or roll over the opponent. This girl, I don't know what movie she's from, you know what I'm saying? But everybody in the game is from a movie. They're actual martial arts. But back to what I was saying. This game resonates deeply with me because I've always been a big fight fan. You know, as a kid, that's just how we grew up. My dad had us watching all these old karate movies and stuff. Oh, look at those blocks and dodges. Oh, she didn't dodge that when we kicked her out the air. Okay, she dropped me with a kick. Okay, gonna bait her into throwing some stuff so we can counter it. Okay, she stepped around me. Closed the distance with a kick. Dropped her, got her in the corner. It's over with. It's over with. But yeah, man, I was in karate as a kid. Like I was saying, we used to watch WMAC Masters, Beetleborgs, Power Rangers, VR Troopers, all the 90s shows the kids were into that involved fighting. The 90s Mortal Kombat cartoon that came on USA. The Double Dragon cartoon that came on USA. The live action Mortal Kombat TV show that used to come on TNT after wrestling when WCW would go off. Mortal Kombat, I think it was called Mortal Kombat Conquest. It would come on. That show was kind of garbage, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, man. If they ever make a part 3 to this, they need to add more people. They need to add Bruce Leroy from The Last Dragon, because the developer already had Show Nuff from The Last Dragon in one of his older games in Fighter's Legacy. So they need to add Bruce Leroy. They need to add Blade, Wesley Snipes. They need to add any of the, I don't know, this dude right here, I don't know where he's from. I don't know what movie he's from. But another person they should add is anybody, a knockoff version from Mortal Kombat. Like, just have a dude in one of them random ninja suits that look like Scorpion suit, and just add one, because they already got a lizard style guy in here, and he has a mask on like Reptile kind of, and he wears green. So add a guy with a blue suit on, with a blue mask or something. Add one of the characters from Power Rangers, because I mean the developer could do that because he got all these people in the game and he didn't get the legal license for none of these real people. He just didn't use their name. Instead, each character is named their fighting style. Like Chuck Norris is whatever that's, I can't see. Hold on, I can't. It's like Sung Su Do or something. I can't see that up there. The other dude is like leopard style or something. And then Jet Li's name is like Wushu, you know what I'm saying? And Jim Brown is like American Karate. He just used the names of the fighting styles. So he could put the Green Ranger in here. He could put Tommy in here. He ain't got to have his Ranger outfit on. That would look retarded. Just put him, the 1993 Mighty Morphin Rangers, when they would be hanging out after school in the juice bar, they would have on like, one dude would have on like a black tank top, the other dude would have on a green tank top with some sweatpants, and they'd be in there sparring, you know, with a green headband or whatever. Or the red guy would have a red headband on. Put Steven Seagal in the game. Put Steven Seagal in here, you know what I'm saying? Just add whoever. Put a Jason Statham character in here. Just don't have his name Jason Statham. It'll be something else. All right, we caught him. We caught him with that kick. Easy. We running through the AI like it ain't like it ain't nothing. Now this is on normal. All right, this is the IP man. See Wing Chun, Tang So Do. Okay, that's Chuck Norris' name. The IP man. This is Bruce Lee's master, right? This is the guy who taught Bruce Lee or something like that. I don't know if that's true. But the IP man, he had his movies. You know what I'm saying? I haven't watched none of them. I know Mike Tyson's in like the third one. Oh, we knocked him through some pottery. Oh, okay, he kind of nice. He got behind me. Oh, he swept me. Dropped him. He didn't see that coming. Now, if you wonder why it's quiet in the background, I had to cut the music volume down low because last time I uploaded this game and I had the music in the background, they hit me with a copyright claim, so I had to put the music on 0. All right, we got him low. His health is low. He got our health low. Dodged that. Ran right into a right hand. Caught him with a hook. But if they ever make a sequel, they need to add those guys from the other movies. And some of these people were in Fighter's Legacy. You know what I'm saying? I never played it. So I might have to try it out. It's on Steam. Yeah, I definitely might have to try it out. But, oh, no, he did not knock me through some pottery. Man, the IP man was tough. I just never watched. I never watched those movies, man. I never really watched them. But he is about to die. We are about to get rid of him. He using those knives, man. He getting frustrated. Oh my God, he's throwing a never-ending combo, bro. Like he's Sugar Ray Leonard. There we go. Sit down. Speaking of Leonard, they should put some boxers in here. Okay, there we go. Kyokushin Karate. Kyokushin Karate. Okay. Never heard of that style. I took Ishin-Ryu. Me and my older brother. I think I told the story on this channel before. We did karate in the 90s. It's spelled Ishin-Ryu, but we were told by our instructor, we just called it Ishin-Ryu, and we did kickboxing under the same instructor. Just in there, you know, kids. My brother's older than me, so I was a little kid. We were sparring in the ring with the pads on the headgear, the mouthpiece, all that, man. It was very intimidating, not gonna lie. Especially for me, as little as I was. Man, we beating this dude up. Oh, blocked it. Oh, dodged it. Oh, he dodging too. Oh my God, he dropped me. Sit down, fool. But yeah, man, it's just something about a red gi. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so we go to tournaments. We got on the white gi. The name of our school on the back. You got your blue belt, your green belt, your yellow belt. You moving up. We would start off with like a white belt, then a white belt and a blue stripe, then a yellow belt, then a blue belt. Then I think you get like orange and green and so forth, purple. But the kids from the other school, like at tournaments from the other academies or whatever, they'd have on, someone would have on like a black gi with a symbol on the back. Oh, Jim Brown. Jim Brown. If you ever watched the Boondocks and remember the black dude that could fight with the afro, Bushido Brown, that was in reference to this guy from all those 1970s kung fu movies with the black dude whooping people. That was this guy, man. The afroed out, funkadelic, dynamite, jive turkey, all that stuff they used to say, that lingo that they used to say in the 70s, man. That's this guy right here that you used to see in those movies, man. like Black Belt Jones and all that. That was him. Now Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was in. He was in some of those old kung fu movies with Bruce Lee because he was real tight with Bruce Lee. I think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was in Enter the Dragon. Maybe it was something else. Maybe it was not Enter the Dragon. I don't know. There wasn't a whole lot of black people in those movies back then, though. So, you know, as a kid, you see this, you think it's cool. It's like, oh, man, okay, there's a black dude in there doing kung fu, too. You know what I'm saying? Because most of those kung fu movies, a lot of them were filmed in Asia, so you didn't see a whole lot of that. And you know, it was just cool in general seeing Americans on there, seeing Chuck Norris on there fighting with Bruce Lee. And, you know, that was just always... that was always real exciting as a kid, you know what I'm saying? This fight never happened in particular with Chuck Norris and Jim Brown, but we did have Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee in one of those movies. I can't remember which movie it was. It's iconic. You've seen it before. But we were beating this dude up, man. He's tough, though. He got our health bar low, I'm not going to lie. And that bow staff, if you stand too far away from him, he'll hit you with that bow. So you got to get up close on him. Like fighting Donatello, man. It's all good. We got him jacked up in the corner. He did okay, but not good enough. I hope his afro protected his skull when he hit the... Oh, Bruce Lee. We fighting Bruce Lee. See, it don't say his name. It just says Jeet Kune Do. This is the actual backdrop from the movie where Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee fought in that movie. See, this is the scene. This is... Every stage in this game is a scene from a movie. And this is where they fought at, except Chuck Norris did not have on a red gi. He had on a white gi. He took his shirt off. He just had on the white pants. And Bruce Lee took off his. This is what Bruce Lee was wearing. Now, see, he got nunchucks now. We just fought a guy with a bow staff, like Donatello. Now we fighting Michelangelo because he's using nunchucks. But it's all good, though, man. He knocked me through a brick wall a minute ago. We can't let Bruce do that again. Oh, we caught him with a kick. He ran right into it. If you have not tried this game or the first one, try one of them out. This game is like $15 or $16 on PS5. Unfortunately, it does not have no online, so you're going to be stuck playing AI, you know what I'm saying? Unless you got somebody you can play locally with. Oh, we caught him. Oh, he's swinging them nunchucks. He dodging. He hit me in the knee. Okay. Caught him with a sweep. Oh, he got some fast kicks. Blocked all that. Iconic. One of the most iconic, legendary martial artists of all time. One of the pioneers of MMA himself, because he mixed all those fighting styles together. It's too bad there's not a lot of actual fight footage with Bruce Lee, just sparring footage. But even the sparring footage of him that we have was lightning fast. I hope y'all enjoyed this playthrough, and I will catch y'all on the next video. Give this game a try. Peace.